This is Angela Pavlidis, and I like playing Roblox.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Dad, starring Pavlos and Angela Pavlidis, where you get to spend a few minutes with the smartest and coolest kids in the whole world, and their dad, too. And now, here are your hosts, Pavlos, Angela, and Nick Pavlidis.
Who's ready for another episode of 5 Minutes with Dad?
Me!
Okay, let's go.
Hey, what am I, a bag of chips?
Start the video.
Start the show?
The show.
Without me?
Yes.
Well, I'm ready for an awesome episode of 5 Minutes with Dad.
With Angela.
And Dad.
With Pavlos.
Wait, Pavlos isn't here.
Can I tell you something that I see in my dad's office?
Oh, you're not talking to me. Go ahead, all right, tell people. What do you see?
Dad, you rock.
Dad, you rock. You know what that used to be attached to?
What?
A rock.
Really?
Yeah.
A real rock?
Yeah, you see the rock over there that Pavlos painted for me?
Yeah.
And then he had that sticker on it, or that piece of paper that said, Dad, you rock. And I hung the paper up
I
and I
made
saved it
this
off.
thing, and Dad would love it. Dad loves it. A baseball hat. And it's like all colored blue with the red baseball thing in the middle.
Yep, she made me a Boston Red Sox hat. The world champions, how about that? Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Can I hear whoop, whoop?
Yep, whoop, whoop. How's that? Good?
Yes.
All right. So, all right.
I want to say something.
Okay, say something. Go ahead.
I love you, Dad, from the mom and the back.
Close. That's something that Pavlos wrote a long time ago before he could write really neat. And it said, I love you, Dad, to the moon and back.
Oh.
From the moon and back, I think he wrote. But
no, to the moon and back.
To the moon and back. Yeah, he was just learning how to write, but that's okay. All right, so we got something important to talk about today. Something we love to do. I was at Angela's school. Me say it. Okay. All right, so I was at Angela's school for a Halloween.
Wait, no, I see. For a Halloween party on Halloween, and we were. Dad took a picture of this thing, and it is how to pick a just right book.
Yeah. Okay. So Angela, when I go to Angela's school or Pavlos' school, I always ask them, "Hey, is there something on the wall?"
A book.
Yeah. Well, I said, "Is there something on the wall that you did?" And Angela said, "Yes, there's something on the wall over there." And she pointed me to a thing that she drew on the wall, and right next to it, it said. Yep, right next to it, it said, ways to choose a book. So Angela had to pick a just right book, her favorite book to put on the wall, right? And this was that. Okay, so Angela's wants to share with everybody.
We have two charts.
We have two charts. Okay, so two charts about picking a book. Right?
First chart.
Okay, so on today's episode, we're going to talk about choosing a book. So you can have a lot of fun reading books, and I write books for people. As part as my job. How fun is that? Is that cool, Ange, or what? Yes. And we love reading books, right?
Yes.
And Angela has even started writing a book, but we need to finish that, don't we?
What book?
Yeah, exactly.
What book?
The doggy book. Remember Pavlos started writing the dinosaur team?
Yeah.
Do you want to write a book again? Yeah, I don't think she does. Well, we had some fun, but today we're talking about how to choose a book because Angela,
I already have a book and I'm illustrating it on a computer.
That's awesome. Can you tell me about what your book's about?
It's about hold on, wait. It's about a party and it was like I think one day before we started school, so it was at night, and we were at our grandmother's house, and we were going to a party, and on the way to the house, there was the party, and then we went there, and then they have the jumpy house, and they have a pool and a water slide. That was so fun.
Okay, so is this happened in real life? You went to this party and your book is about that adventure that you took? Wow, it's about going to an adventure to a party and all the fun stuff you can do?
Yes.
That's cool.
But I have 10 pages, so I have to do pictures for the next few.
Mm-hmm. Cool, yeah. So
since it was only 2 pages, but I put 3 words in it. 3 pages that have words.
Yep.
And then the rest I'm just going to put pictures.
Okay, and then maybe sometime we can do a book together too. So today...
Wait.
Go ahead.
We can do a book tomorrow.
What do you want to write a book about?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll think of it. Okay, so we're back. We have to pause real quick, but we're back. And we are going to try and talk about something fun, about how to choose a book,
Yes.
okay? Mm-hmm. All right. And now, let's mention the resource of the week, because we haven't mentioned it yet. The resource of the week is the book that Angela picked, and she even drew it onto the wall at school. You want to explain what it is?
Yeah, so it's what if it was possible, and it was like open, and I like did the same thing, but I wrote the name of it in the middle, like on the
book spine, right?
Yeah, on the spine of the book, and I just put like a little circle of it, and then colored it all blue with the name, and I put the like
You put the name on the side and the people who drew it on the back side, on the side too. Yeah, so What If It Were Possible is a book by Joanne Fairchild Miller and Clara Isabel Logsdon. We've mentioned it before.
And then it said, I know this book is just right because I know most words, Angela, and then it's pretty good.
Yeah, you did a really good job. So when I saw that,
to do the best eyes.
Yeah, Ange, you did a great job drawing. She recreated the cover, and she, instead of writing the name of the book, and the nose, and there's instead of putting,
weird.
Yeah, Ange, it's okay. You did a good job. So Angela recreated the cover and drew the book cover and hung it up on the wall as the type of book she would choose that would be just right. So just right, they use the acronym IPIC. So do you want to read it? What does it say? How to choose a just right book. I choose a book.
I choose a book. What
purpose, right?
Purpose. Why do I want to read it?
Interest. What is it?
Does it interest me?
Does it interest me? Yep. Comprehension.
Do I understand what I read?
No.
I know most of the words.
Yep.
0 through 3 errors. 4 through 5 errors. Read another page. 5 errors. X.
Choose a different book.
5 errors. Choose a different book.
More than 5 errors. Yeah. So Angela's teacher gave them a chart, how to choose a just right book, and it follows IPIC. Yeah, it's on a thing that they hang on their wall. And it says, choose a book. I choose a book. Purpose. Why do I want to read it? So if you are trying to choose a book, you ask yourself, this looks like a book. Why do I want to read this book? And then the next question is, does it interest me? And then the next question is, do I understand what I read? And this is how to know. And this is what you should know. I know most of the words. So then that chart that Angela, or that range that Angela read, 0 to 3 errors, it got a check mark. That means it's a good, just right book for you. If you want to read it, it interests you, and you understand it, and you make 0 to 3 reading errors on a page, then you found a just right book. If you make 4 to 5 errors, read another page and see, because it might just be a hard page. But if you're making more than 5 errors on a page, maybe you should pick a different book. So Angela picked What If It Were Possible by Joanne Fairchild Miller, who's a friend of ours, and Clara Isabel Logsdon, who's an awesome friend of ours too. And Joanne is Clara's grandmother. Clara did all the illustrations and everything. So if you want to pick up a copy of that book, go to 5minuteswithdad.com/possible. That's our affiliate link to send you over to get that book. All right. So it's so important that we read it as Christmas gets closer and the holidays and Hanukkah and everything gets closer. I know how cool books can be because they unlock your imagination. So toys are fun, clothes are cool, but books, what are books, Ange?
They're awesome.
Yeah. All right. Tell everybody thank you for listening.
What are books? I said they're awesome.
Yeah. I said, what did I say? I said toys are fun, clothes are cool, and books are awesome. Right?
I said yes.
You said awesome. Yeah. All right, Ange. Tell everybody thank you for listening to 5 Minutes.
Thank you for listening to 5minuteswithdad.com.
Bye, 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 bye.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. To connect with Pavlos, Angela, and Nick, subscribe to the 5 Minutes with Dad newsletter at 5minuteswithdad.com.